We're now living in the era of a crisis: health, economic, and financial crisis, all brought into action by a viral agent, COVID 19. The intensity of the pandemic and its rapid spread has shed light on a lot of crucial things, one of them being the need for adequate insurance, both health and life. Unfortunately or not, it has taken a pandemic for many to realize the importance of insurance in one's money box. An individual's protection portfolio is considered complete if it includes term, health, motor, and personal accident covers. However, a range of new products are waiting to be recognized for their utility. Many bite-sized or small insurance covers are useful and worth considering. Did you know you could get your mobile insured? And even your pet? Keeping with the spirit of National Insurance Day on June 28, 2020, we wish to take this time and opportunity to inform you about these innovative or exotic small covers. Let's not let another contingency be the catalyst in making ourselves aware of these products. We have with us insurance expert Mr. Manish Jeloka, President and Strategy Head at Probus Insurance, to shed light on such products. These days, people are tech savvy, and with so many launches across phone brands and categories, many users upgrade and switch mobile phones more often than not. So, when it comes to something like mobile insurance, who should get it? Should every smartphone user go for it, sir?
A very interesting point. In a country like ours, every single day there are over 7.5 lakh mobile phones being sold, and more than 60% of them are smartphones. So, but the point to remember is that there's only a fraction of that which is getting insured by the users of those phones, and so yes, while mobile phone insurance is not a necessity, but it is not something that one could ignore completely, because it does cover you for damages, technical faults, etc. And if you're using a higher end phone, above 30,000, 40,000, and even going up to a lakh, it may make sense for you to be able to go for these kind of insurance policies.
Moving on, what does the scope and coverage of mobile insurance extend to? Is it only limited to phone damage or does it include theft and loss situations as well?
Shambhavi, unfortunately, theft in most cases is not covered under these insurance policies. However, the coverage extends quite extensively to cover damages that may happen, accidental or liquid damages, which is a very interesting one. So if you spill over tea, coffee, water, etc. on your phone, then that gets covered. Any damages arising out of that. There could be technical malfunctioning such as charging points, touch screen breaking, etc. These also get covered. What also gets covered is your doorstep pickup and drop facility for repairs of your phone. So you don't really have to go anywhere to sort of give your phone, get it repaired, etc. So those things get covered, but theft and robbery don't get covered.
Talking about technology, sir, how can the internet stay far behind? We have now lived through a lockdown and gone more digital than ever. Consequently, and as reports have also shown, phishing attacks have been on the up. So, how much would you recommend a cyber insurance plan? And again, what all is covered under such a policy?
You mentioned phishing. Phishing is by far the most important type of cyber scam where customers are targeted to steal people's personal data, login credentials, and even bank account details, etc. In fact, according to security experts, there has been almost a 500% increase in cybersecurity attacks since March this year while we have been in lockdown, which indeed is a thing of worry. Cyber insurance is recommended for both individuals as well as organizations, as it offers compensation for fees, expenses, any kind of financial damages, etc., that arises out of cyber attack. It even covers legal cost, etc., because there could be protracted legal battle that one may have to undertake. So, any threats, cyber crimes, etc., arising, and all safeguards of the organizations as well as at an individual level can be covered under this type of an insurance policy.
Very well. So I think one thing we're definitely taking away from this is that it's not just individuals, but even organizations on the whole, considering how much digitization is there, should go for such a cover.
You're right, and especially because this cybersecurity insurance comes at a very low cost. It's almost below 1% of the total amount that you insure yourself for. So, therefore, yes, definitely both individuals and organizations should go for this.
In the past year or so, we have also seen cab aggregators launch insurance covers for cab rides in partnership with insurance companies. What is the mechanism and scope of these covers, and why should one get a cab ride insurance? How important is it for someone who depends significantly on commuting by cabs?
The cab ride insurance comes at a premium cost which is as low as a rupee or two. And therefore, every time a customer takes a ride, he or she can pay this amount along with the ride and get insured. The cost of the customer pays for this insurance is almost negligible to the coverage that this policy has to offer. And that's the unique feature about this policy. The kind of policy it covers baggage loss, personal accident during the ride, home burglary during outstation trips, missing domestic flights, etc., and the financial loss that may arise out of that, etc. Such cover is indeed a necessity today and worthy of buying, especially because it comes at such a low cost.
That's very true, actually. We have also seen that when we book cabs ourselves, that, there's a very small component included in our entire fare.
One must read the policy terms and conditions, and because policies can differ from the insurance company that offers them, and so therefore so that there are no unpleasant surprises.